This young man had been trapped in the mountains for a total of 127 hours because one of his hands was stuck under a massive rock. He used every ounce of his strength to try and lift it, but even after hours of struggling, the rock didn't move an inch. Desperate, he looked up and shouted for help as loud as he could, but there was no one around to hear him. The place was deep in the wilderness, far from any town, and sunlight barely reached the narrow spot where Aaron was trapped. Quickly, Aaron pulled out a knife from his backpack and started scraping and chipping away at the rock. But even after 3 hours of effort, the rock didn't budge. So he came up with a new idea. He took a rope, tied it tightly around the stone, hooked it to a carabiner, and pulled with all his might. Still, nothing happened. The rock stood as firm as before. As night fell, Aaron wrapped the ropes around his legs to stay warm and used his backpack as a blanket. He took out the last bit of food he had and ate it slowly, savoring every bite. 3 days had now passed since he got trapped. Hunger and thirst had weakened him so much that he began to hallucinate. He thought his end was near. With trembling hands, he took out his camera and started recording his final moments. Just when all hope seemed lost, thunder roared across the sky and heavy rain began to pour. Aaron's face lit up with joy. He quickly filled his empty bottle with rainwater and drank it greedily. But soon, the rain grew heavier and water began flooding the small crevice where he was stuck. The level was rising fast, and Aaron started to drown. Panicking, he gathered all his strength for one last try. He pushed, pulled, and screamed in pain, and this time, the rock finally shifted loose. He pulled his crushed hand free and stumbled out of the narrow canyon. Without wasting a second, Aaron ran straight to his car, started the engine, and drove toward the city, free at last after 127 long, agonizing hours.